Rochester City School District. And thank you for joining us, whether you're here with us in person or home on your computer. Welcome to the 2025 Educator of the Year Awards. My name is Chris Miller, and I have the privilege and honor to be the Chief of Human Capital for the Rochester City School District. And I'd like to begin by expressing our heartfelt thanks to our Board of Education, our President, Camille Simmons, our Vice President, Amy Malloy, and our Commissioners of Education. I'd also like to thank and welcome our Interim Superintendent, Dr. Demario Strickland, for your collective leadership, your commitment to our students and our community, and thank you for being here with us this evening. Tonight, we gather to celebrate the incredibly skilled and passionate people who do great things in the Rochester City School District, the dedicated educators and staff who make a difference each and every single day. While the New York State Board of Regents names a Teacher of the Year annually, we wanted to ensure that our staff are also given that opportunity to be honored and called out for their success and achievements and to create this platform of recognition for our staff. That's why we launched our own Educator of the Year program and a selection process that brings these fine winners here this evening. We recognize in the Rochester City School District that it takes an entire team to support students and families. So we created additional categories, award categories, that go above and beyond recognizing teachers alone. Instead, we know that excellence is not only in the classroom, but extends beyond the classroom to our halls, to our buses, to our streets, and throughout our great Rochester community. So this is our 5th year holding our own celebration to honor our dedicated staff, our accomplished staff who have an impact and influence over students, over staff, over our community. The impact that they have not only uplifts our children, but our schools and our entire city. And it's so essential that we take time to honor, to celebrate, to share stories about these fine people and the educators who work in the Rochester City School District, to shine a light on what they do each and every day to ensure meaningful support to our students. And so that's exactly what we're here to do tonight, to honor some of our fine educators. And so with that, it's now my great honor to welcome our Board of Education President, Ms. Camille Simmons, who will offer remarks from the Board of Education.
Thank you. I won't be before you very long, but I do want to say Nelson Mandela said that education is one of the most powerful weapons one can use to change the world. And when we talk about education, we often think of arithmetic and reading and writing and all of the things, and those things are so important. But we often forget about the heart of an educator, the sacrifice that is made, the thankless work and the hours that go into making sure we are responsive to the students that we serve. If you are receiving some form of love this evening, recognizing the hard work that you may not always get a thank you for. We see you, we honor you, and we lift you this evening. Thank you for choosing the Rochester City School District. Thank you for choosing our students, and we will see success. And that's all I've got. Thank you.
Thank you, President Simmons. I would now like to welcome our Interim Superintendent, Dr. Demario Strickland.
Great evening, everyone. I said great evening, everyone. It is a great evening indeed. It's a true honor to stand before you tonight as we celebrate the Rochester City School District's 2025 Educators of the Year. This is a special evening because it reminds us that in every corner of the district, whether it's a classroom, a hallway, an office, or behind the scenes, there are people making a powerful difference for our students. The 7 individuals being honored tonight were nominated by peers, students, families, and leaders who witnessed their passion and impact firsthand. They were chosen because they bring more than skill to their work. They offer heart, consistency, and the kind of commitment that helps activate dreams and unlock potential. These awards represent more than job titles. They represent what happens when people care deeply about our babies. And they show up every day with a purpose. Every one of tonight's honorees embodies that mindset. They bring joyful learning environments, care, and a great sense of responsibility to everything they do. To our honorees, all 7 of you, hey. Thank you for being role models, not just for our students, but for all of us. On behalf of the Rochester City School District, heartfelt congratulations and thank you for the example you set for our staff and students. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Strickland. As was mentioned tonight, we have the privilege of honoring 7 outstanding staff members as 2025 Educators of the Year. Each of our honorees this evening will receive a crystal apple that's engraved as a lasting tribute to their remarkable contributions and unwavering service to the students, families, and community of the Rochester City School District. And so we'll begin now honoring our district leader, Educator of the Year, will be our Chief of Special Education, Ms. Kristen Swan.
Good evening, Commissioners, Superintendent, and members of our community. I'm Kristen Swan, Chief of Special Education and Diverse Learners, and it is my privilege to introduce this year's Building Central Office Leader of the Year, Ms. Jamie Lustig. Jamie is a leader whose work truly reflects the very best of what we strive for in leadership at RCSD: clarity, compassion, and impact. Working in the Office of Special Education demands purposeful balance. It needs balance of compliance and care, and Jamie, you bring both of those qualities every day to work. Jamie has an extraordinary ability to stabilize what feels chaotic, and she always leads with students at the center. When Jamie first came into the district, she inherited a complex program overseeing all of our external special education programs where students are being educated in out-of-district sites, as well as supporting children with disabilities in our charter school system. She got right to work. She brought structure and consistency and sharp focus to that area of our organization. However, I think it's really important that you all know that Jamie's impact isn't just about developing systems. It's also felt by people. I want to share the words of one service care coordinator who emailed me recently after a meeting with Jamie. She wrote, "As a parent of 2 children with special needs in our district, and someone who has worked in this field for many years, this was one of the most respectful meetings I have ever sat through, especially without a parent present. Jamie's passion and empathy for the children of your district is evident in every decision she makes. That is what makes Jamie Lustig so special. Even when the parent is not in the room, the child still has a champion. Even when the job is hard, she stays steady. And even when no one is watching, she does what is right, not what is easy, because she knows every decision she makes shapes a child's future. Jamie, your leadership isn't just about metrics, it moves people. You model what it means to lead with purpose, heart, and conviction, and today we all celebrate you. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor.
So joining us this evening and helping us pass out the Crystal Apples and certificates is one of our first Educators of the Year from a few years back, Mr. Zachary Arens, who is a teacher at School 54, who went on to compete in the New York State competition and was named the New York State Educator of the Year. So he's joining us. And has been able to use this platform to highlight the needs of educators across our state and across the nation. So we're super proud of Zach and thankful for him to be with us this evening. Next, I'd like to welcome and certainly thank Ms. Swan and congratulate Ms. Lustig. I'd like to welcome Abraham Lincoln School Number 22 Principal Mr. Clinton Bell.
Good evening. Okay. Thank you. Ms. Rich, it's been 18 years you've worked in School 22. 18 years in which I personally, as a principal, thankful for having you as a teacher. Ms. Rich has worked as a coach, as an intervention teacher, as a special ed teacher, as a general ed teacher. She just recently changed her tenure to general ed. Through all of those changes, she approached me and basically requests the changes based on the needs of the students in our school. As a principal, I can't ask for anything better than a person that will come and say, hey, I think I'll do a better job here, Dr. Bell. So you were a coach, and you said, you know what, I think I could do a better job in the classroom. Can you move me over there, Dr. Bell? You were a special ed teacher, and you saw a need that we had for a general ed teacher, bilingual, and you made the move. You came and you requested it, and we made that choice. So, again, 18 years. Do you have any other people that you can recommend to work in School 22? Now, of course, I was given a prepared speech, and I don't really like prepared speech, but I have some staff, some colleagues here who wanted to make sure that, that I didn't forget anything as it relates to you, and I also used the right words to describe your work and who you are. She's ready to rush through it. So it is with immense joy and pride that I stand before you tonight to celebrate this extraordinary educator, School 22 Bilingual Teacher of the Year for 2024-2025, Ms. Noelle Rich. Let's give her a round of applause. Ms. Rich is more than a teacher. She's a fierce advocate, a compassionate nurturer, and a powerful bridge builder, connecting language, culture, and most importantly, hearts. In her classroom, every scholar is seen, heard, and deeply valued. She doesn't simply teach content, she cultivates confidence, ignite curiosity, and foster a strong sense of cultural pride. Her bilingual kindergarten scholars don't just learn Spanish and English. They learn to believe in themselves and recognize the unique superpowers they bring to the world. What truly sets Ms. Rich apart is her relentless commitment to bilingual excellence. She consistently speaks up on behalf of her scholars, ensuring that they receive the resources, the opportunities, and the recognitions they richly deserve. Whether she's advocating for academic support, designing engaging and culturally responsive lessons, or celebrating students' milestones, Miss Rich makes every child knows their voice matters and that their effort counts and their identity is a strength. Her impact goes beyond the classroom. Ms. Rich builds meaningful, lasting partnerships with families, welcoming parents, guardians, and caregivers into the classroom community. She listens with empathy, honoring their stories, and creating a space where everyone feels respected and included. These relationships are intentional and rooted in trust, collaboration, and genuine care. Hallmarks of the kind of educator every school dreams of having. And principals, of course. Ms. Rich also amplifies the brilliance of School 22 and our entire district through her dynamic presence on social media. So if you get a chance, take a look at our School 22 social media posts. It's fantastic. I get a lot of compliments about it, and she's the one that leads it. Her post highlights the incredible moments of learning, joy, connection, growth happening every day. She's become a true cheerleader for our students, their families, and our school community, sharing powerful stories of resilience, cooperation, and love for learning. Ms. Rich, your brilliance shines in every lesson you design, every word of encouragement you offer, and every opportunity you create for your scholars and their families. You teach with heart, vision, and unwavering purpose. You are the embodiment of what it means to be a champion for bilingual education and student success. Congratulations, Ms. Rich. You are deserving of this honor, and we are beyond grateful to have you as a part of our School 22 family and the Rochester City School District. Thank you.
Thank you, Principal Dr. Bell and Ms. Rich. Next, we're going to honor our Elementary Educator of the Year with the Children's School of Rochester Principal, School Number 15 Principal, Mr. Jay Piper.
Good evening, everyone. Really, Margot Egling deserves a greenhouse. She deserves much more than this, but I'm so happy to give this to her, and I'm so honored to be up here today. So, books are uniquely portable magic. The more that you read this, the more that you read, the more that you know. And Miss Eglin gives our children the gift to know how to read. She starts with children who have no idea what the letters on the page mean. And when they're finished working with her, it opens up a whole new world. And they're so excited. But not only are they excited, she's also so excited for them and so eager to be the wind behind their wings and see those students fly. Margot is active in every feature of our school. She's active in our work groups that are the decision makers that decide the direction of our school. She's active in after-school activities. She's active in everything that makes our school working towards its success. And I'm so honored to be up here tonight to honor her. You can see Margot in all parts of the building with her groups of children walking through the halls, and they're so eager to go with her. They're always so happy to go with Miss Eglin to learn how to read. And that's such an incredible gift. If you know how to read, you can do anything. She opens those doors to our children. And I'm so grateful and I'm so honored that she's at our school. So it gives me great pleasure on behalf of the Children's School of Rochester to honor Miss Eglin tonight. Congratulations, Margot.
Thank you, Principal Piper and Ms. Egling. I'd also like to recognize that we have a couple distinguished guests that have also joined us this evening. Commissioner of our Board of Education, Ms. Beatrice LeBron is in the back, as well as our incoming superintendent, Dr. Eric J. Rosser. Thank you for joining us, sir. Now honoring our secondary educator of the year will be Rochester Early College International High School Principal, Ms. Uma Mehta. Who I'll add was also one of our prior educators of the year.
Good evening, everyone. I am Uma Mehta, proud principal of Rochester Early College International High School. Today is a great day. Today we are here to celebrate two of our family members, and one of them is right here, Mr. Holland. It is my great honor that I introduce Mr. Holland to all of you. Mr. Holland is a national board certified special education educator. I have had the, yes, let's give him a round of applause. I have had the honor of working with Mr. Holland in several capacities over the last 2 decades. This includes working together as a colleague and serving as Mr. Holland's supervisor. He has been working at Rochester Early College International High School for more than 11 years. Mr. Holland is a data-driven instructional leader who creates viable systems and processes to help achieve our school improvement goals. This year, he has led this work on his own in collaboration with our team. Kudos to all that work that you have done, Mr. Holland. Mr. Holland demonstrates competence and commitment to build equity in access for all scholars. His ability to analyze scholar and school data to inform instructional decisions is exceptional. Mr. Holland plays an instrumental role in improving teaching and learning in our school. Thank you for that great work that you do at Rochester Early College. One of his colleagues, Andrea Ingham, nominated him for this award, and she described Mr. Holland as someone who stands out for his hands-on approach. He works with teachers as an instructional coach to create plans that truly focus on scholars. On top of that, Mr. Holland helps build school spirit in a big way. He leads our School Spirit Club and puts together holiday baskets for families in need. Mr. Holland's leadership has brought students and staff together, creating a very positive school environment. Mr. Holland is someone both staff and students can count on. His door is always open for scholars and colleagues. He listens, he offers guidance, he helps turn student-driven ideas into reality. He truly represents Rochester City School District's vision of activating dreams and unlocking potential. Thank you, Mr. Holland. Mr. Holland goes above and beyond every day, and our school is better because of Mr. Holland. It is my great honor to celebrate Mr. Holland today. Congratulations on behalf of our new college.
Thank you, Principal Mehta and Mr. Holland. Congratulations. Next, we are honoring our Special Subject Educator of the Year with Loretta Johnson Middle School Principal, Miss Monique Silas Lee.
So I am Monique Silas Lee, proud principal, Loretta Johnson Middle School, and I am beyond excited to celebrate Anastasia. It is with great enthusiasm that I have the privilege of introducing this year's recipient of the prestigious RCSD Special Subject Teacher of the Year Award, a remarkable educator whose passion and dedication has left an incredible mark on students and colleagues and our music and arts community alike. Known for her work in theater productions and her ability to hold a crew of girls together with unmatched leadership, this individual embodies a spirit of collaboration and creativity in every endeavor. Beyond the classroom, she is an accomplished musician who rocks in a band, showcasing her immense talent and love of music. As a teacher, she has inspired countless students, including introducing them to the world of modern band, which is a genre that opens up doors to contemporary music exploration and self-expression. She has also extended far beyond the curriculum, supporting students in fostering growth, confidence, and a lifelong appreciation of the arts. Her guidance and mentorship of teachers play an invaluable role in shaping the future of education and nurturing the potential of both students and her colleagues. Her guidance provides new educators with the tools to navigate challenges, to refine their teaching strategies, and to build confidence in their craft. The ripple effect of mentoring is profound, as it empowers educators to inspire our students and create a lasting impact on our educational community. This award recipient, Anastasia, represents the pinnacle of excellence in music, special subjects, and arts within our district in education. She's a person who contributes and resonates deeply with the talents of her students, and they aligned with herself. She continues to enrich the life of everyone she touches. Please join me in congratulating a truly amazing person who I never want to work without, who makes us all better at Loretta Johnson, Miss Anastasia Polashinsky.
I love you.
Thank you.
Hang tight 1 second. So I'm also proud to share that Miss Poloshinsky, our music teacher from Loretta Johnson Middle School, will represent the Rochester City School District in the statewide competition for Educator of the Year. And we will work with you to assist with your application, and we have great talent on hand who can also give some advice and tips. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations again. And so last, we're going to be honoring our Support Staff Educator of the Year and welcoming Principal Mehta back to the podium.
Good evening again, everyone. Rochester Early College International High School, second member of our family, is being celebrated and honored today. So happy and honored to be here, Ms. McDonald. It is with great pleasure that I introduce Ms. McDonald. She is a highly motivated, compassionate, and dedicated school counselor who takes the time to get to know her scholars and their needs. Being at our school just for 1 year, she has made exceptional contributions. Ms. McDonald was instrumental in publishing our school's weekly bulletin called Cobra Connection to communicate school-wide announcements. Ms. McDonald also helped lead the Student Voice Initiative in our school. She worked closely with her scholars, surveyed the entire school, identified school needs, and secured funds to address those needs. Well done. Ms. McDonald goes above and beyond to foster a positive school environment. She has attended most of our supporting events and has been our freshman class advisor too. One of her scholars, Treasia Williams, nominated Ms. McDonald for this award, and she wrote, "I had a whole new schedule in the second semester. It was very hectic and stressful to run around the school looking for my new classes and coming in late. Not good. But with Ms. McDonald's help, I made it to all of my classes, not just on time, but early, and had the time to do things I would not have time to typically do in the early morning. She is a breath of fresh air between being a counselor and a friend. Ms. McDonald inspires me in everyday tasks. She is hardworking, smart, resilient, and a good person. I would love to see her smile and be happy if she receives the title of Educator of the Year. And she did. Congratulations, Ms. McDonald. On behalf of Early College family, congratulations.
Congratulations, Ms. McDonald. And so now we're going to honor our Support Staff Educator of the Year by welcoming up Virgil L. Grissom School Number 7 Principal, Mr. David Lincoln.
So, Danetta, before we start with the written remarks, I've got to tell you, about a little over a year ago, I was very, very nervous because our school was losing the 2023 Educator of the Year for support staff with Elizabeth Cooper. So I was very nervous. I had an opportunity to sit down and talk with, for an hour. And at that point, it's really no shock we're here today to celebrate her, because I knew from that time that she was going to bring exceptional greatness to School 7 and carry on what we do there, building the culture that we have. So at this point, sorry about the Dolphins thing tomorrow. I know tomorrow, sorry about that, but sorry about that. So good evening, everybody. My name is Dave Lincoln. I am the principal of School 7. And it is both an honor and a profound privilege to stand before you tonight and introduce a truly exceptional individual, Ms. Donetta Lee Singletary, as our Support Staff Educator of the Year. Ms. Lee Singletary is more than a member of our intervention support services at School 7. She is a cornerstone of the entire school community. Her unwavering dedication, her boundless compassion, and her tireless commitment to the academic and emotional growth of our students have made a lasting impact, not only those students that she serves, but on all of us that are privileged enough to work with her. In her role, Ms. Lee Singletary has been a lifeline for students who face some of the greatest challenges daily on their educational journey. Through targeted subgroups that she does every single day and individualized positive reinforcement strategies, she empowers countless young learners to overcome obstacles and believe in their potential. She ensures that no student is left unseen, unheard, or unsupported, and that every child in that building has the opportunity to succeed. But her influence doesn't stop in the classroom. Ms. Lee Singletary has built vital bridges between home, which I see you on that phone every day, and school, engaging families with empathy and consistency. Her open and her very honest communication fosters trust, strengthens collaboration, and ensures that students receive the wraparound support that they need, academically, socially, and emotionally. Among her colleagues, she is known as a dependable partner, a source of inspiration. She uplifts those around her and leads by example, reminding us all what it means to serve our students with a purpose. She lives and breathes the RCSD vision of activating dreams and unlocking potential. Whether she's leading an intervention or partnering with families or celebrating smallest student victories, Ms. Lee Singletary helps transform dreams into reality every single day, one student at a time. And what sets her apart is just not her skill, her organization, or even her remarkable results. And the results are truly remarkable, Donetta. Through all of this impressive work, what sets her apart is her heart, her belief in the promise of every child, her refusal to give up, her ability to turn hope into action. And ladies and gentlemen, please join me in celebrating a true force for good in our schools, a mentor, a change maker, and now your Educator of the Year, Ms. Donetta Lee Singletary. You're the best. There you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all our recipients this evening. Let's hear one more round of applause for them. Next to share a few words is our former Educator of the Year, New York State Educator of the Year, Mr. Zachary Ahrens.
Wow, this is amazing. A few years ago, I was the first RCSD Educator of the Year, and we started that celebration was on Zoom. And to see this room now here to celebrate the wonderful educators we have in our district is a huge, huge honor. When I first started in this district, I thought that being a good teacher meant that you had to have all of the answers. And I quickly learned that it's more about having impact. That's what makes a great teacher. Impact doesn't come from perfection, it comes from presence, from showing up with heart, with honesty, with hope, even when that path forward isn't easy. And what I've come to know for sure is that when those impactful educators are seen and recognized for all of the things that they do, when they know that they're supported, they become empowered to lead, to create, and to drive real change. And when that happens, entire school communities thrive. And that's what tonight is all about. It's about honoring the educators who go far beyond what our job requires. It's the ones who make space in their classrooms to celebrate joy, the ones who meet challenge with creativity and struggle with strength. It's the ones who hold high expectations, not because it's easy to do, but because they believe deeply that our students are capable of doing and becoming great people. RCSD Educators of the Year, you're not just skilled practitioners, you're anchors in your community. You're the spark that makes a hallway feel hopeful. You model what it means to love this work enough to keep getting better. The ripple effect that has is immeasurable. So while tonight we're taking a moment to pause and celebrate the work that you've done, I hope that you also use tonight as a launching point. You've joined a really incredible community of teachers who are leading and carrying the opportunity and responsibility to shape the direction that our district is heading in. Your voice matters, your influence matters, and your example matters. We all need you to continue lifting our teachers up, to advocate for what's right for our students, and to help lead us into the future that RCSD has. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all again for the unique roles that you're playing in your district and the way that you uplift our students and your colleagues. I thank you for choosing to do this work. I thank you for doing it with compassion and with conviction, and I thank you for reminding every single person in this room what's possible when a teacher's light is allowed to shine and is magnified. Congratulations again to every single one of you. Your recognition is so well deserved, and we are all incredibly proud to celebrate you tonight. Thank you.
Before we conclude this evening with some closing remarks from Board of Education Vice President Amy Malloy, I just want to share that after these closing remarks, we have some refreshments in the back, and we'll be doing a group photo of all of our recipients together. And with that, I welcome Vice President Amy Malloy.
What an incredible night it has been. Tonight, we celebrated excellence in every corner of our district, from our classrooms to our central office, to our bilingual educators, to our special subject teachers, from our school leaders to our indispensable support staff. Each honoree represents the very best of who we are and who we strive to be in this district. As an educator, for 25 years, as a teacher, I aspire to be like all of you. And I say that with all earnestness. I'm learning how to be a good instructor because of the excellence I see across this district. And I have become, in my 5 years as a board member, a better teacher because of all of you. So I thank you for that. You know, it's said that a great organization is built not by the bricks and mortar, but by the people who give it heart. And tonight, we have honored the hearts and hands that move our mission forward every single day. The passion of Jamie Lustig, the leadership of Noelle Rich, the service of Margot Egling, the vision of Richard Holland, the creativity of Anastasia Polashensky, and the dedication of Mackenzie McDonald, and of course, the profound impact of Danetta Lee Singletary. Each of you exemplifies what it means to serve with integrity, excellence, as well as love. To our honorees, thank you. You are the reason that our students are thriving. You are the reason our schools are growing stronger. And you are the reason our community continues to to believe in the power of public education. Evidently, the font was not big enough, and I should be using my glasses, but okay. Let us also take a moment to recognize all of those who may not have received an award tonight, but who show up every day with the same drive, the same heart, and the same unwavering commitment to our children. Your efforts do not go unnoticed, and you are part of this collective success. And as we leave this ceremony, let us carry with us not only the applause, but the inspiration. Let us remember that behind every accolade is a story, a student who found their voice, a colleague who felt supported, a family that was uplifted. Let us recommit ourselves to these stories and to the purpose that brings us together, empowering our students, transforming our lives or their lives, and shaping their futures. On behalf of the Board of Education and the entire Rochester City School District, thank you for being the difference makers. Congratulations to all of tonight's honorees. Let's keep making magic happen, one child, one classroom, one day at a time. Have a safe and joyful evening. Thank you.